moving ahead, I want to say you about SMS. I hope everyone are following. What is SMS? S is for social distance, M is for mask, and S is for soap. So whenever we are interacting with other people, we should maintain physical distance, wear a mask, and use soap to clean our hands. I hope everyone are following. Yes. So in the last session, we have completed our chapter number 2. I hope whatever the key points I have given you have read it, and the first and second chapter are very clear to you. Now today in this session, we will start with our chapter number 3, playing with numbers. So I request everyone to please open their textbooks, page number 28, and whenever I am telling an important point, please underline those points. Okay? So let us begin. Yes. So please open your page number 28. Playing with numbers. See, here they have given a small situation. Supposing what are playing with numbers? We often play with numbers. See, sometimes if I add 5 to any number, what will be the result? Or if I divide any number, what will be the result? Or if I want to give someone some chocolates from my side, I suppose I have 10, I want to give 2. How many remaining I will have? What are the leftover? So all these things we usually play with numbers. We know tables, how we will divide, subtract, add, all these things we will do. Yes. So here they are telling me, supposedly you have 100 chocolates. It's your birthday and you want to distribute among your friends. And in your class there are total 50 students. So now to know each student, each friend, how many chocolates you can distribute. So which one you will apply? Yes, you will divide. If you divide 100 with 2, the 100 divided by 50, how much you will get? 2 means per friend you can give 2 chocolates. So here they have given a different example is, see here, Hasini wants to distribute chocolates to her classmates on her birthday. Her father brought a box of 125 chocolate. There are 25 students in her class. So how many students, how many chocolates can each student get? Let's see. She decided to distribute all the chocolates such that one would get equal number of chocolates. She wanted to distribute all the chocolate, but everyone should get equal number of chocolates. Now let us see. Firstly, she thought of giving 2 chocolates each, but found that some chocolates were remaining. After giving 2 chocolates, but still she is left over. She is having some chocolates. So now, then again she tried of giving 3 each, but again some chocolates were remaining. After she thought that okay, let me give 3 chocolates. Again some chocolates are left. Finally, she thought of giving 5 chocolates each. Now she found that no chocolate was remaining. Why? If you divide 125 divided by 25, so you will get 5. 25 5s are 125. Yes. So how many chocolates can each person get? That is 5 chocolates. Is there any easy way to find the number of chocolates equally distributed among her classmates? Think. Of course, she can divide 125 by 5. In the previous class, we have become familiar with rules which tell us whether a given number is divisible by 2, 3, 5, 6 and 9 and 10. In this chapter, we will recollect this test. Further, we will also discover the divisibility rules for 4, 8 and 11. So in the previous grade, we have already learned divisibility rules for 2, 3, 6. Right? Now let us have a recap and see the other divisibility rules like 4, 8 and 11. Yes? Okay. Let us see divisibility rules. What are the divisibility rule for 2? Let us consider 29. When you divide 29 by 4, it leaves a remainder 1 and gives quotient 7. You can say that 29 is completely divisible by 4. Why? Find the quotient and remainder. 24 divided by 4. How much you will get? See, it's completely divisible by 4. We see that a number is completely divisible by another number when it leaves 0 as remainder. If we get 0 as remainder, then only it is completely divisible by the given number. Yes, we have divide, dividend, divisor, quotient and remainder. Okay. So see here they have given a number chart. Now cross all the multiples of 2. Multiples of nothing but 2 ones are 2, 2, 2, 4, 2, 3, 6, 2, 4, 8. So all the multiples of 2 we need to cross off. Firstly we will circle 2. In that number chart we will circle 2 and wherever the multiples of 2, those numbers we will cross. Okay. Do you see any pattern in the ones of this number? The number have only the digits 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. In the ones place, look at their observation. You can see that a number is divisible by 2 if it has any of the digits 0, 2, 4, 6, 8 in its one place. So what is the divisibility rule for 2? Yes, if we got 2 with 2 tables, then we will have some composite numbers, right? Prime numbers, composite numbers will be there. Yes, so what is the divisibility rule for 2? Divisibility rule for 2 is a number is divisible by 2 if it has 0, 2, 4, 6, 8 at its ones place. In its ones place. What is ones place? That is the least place starting from the left side, right? If I write 24. Now see, 4 is there at ones place. Now 24 is divisible by 2. Yes. Well, how much if you divide, you will get 12, right? 24. Let us divide 24 with 2. 2 ones are 2. 2 minus 2 is 0. If you take 4 down, 2 2s 4. 4 minus 2 is 0. We got remainder as 0. So yes, 24 is divisible by 2. We get the quotient as 12. Yes. So the digit having a number that is having at ones place 0, 2, 4, 6, 8 is divisible by 2. Now what is the divisibility rule of 3? Now supposing they have given you a number, the sum of all the numbers should be divisible by 3. Now if you take 2, 3, 6. Now what we will do? 236. We need to see whether this 236 is divisible by 3 or not. So if you take, what you will do now, you will add the one single digit. 2 plus 3 plus 6. 2 plus 3, 5. 5 plus 6 is 11. Is 11 divisible by 3? Will 3 go here? Will 11 go in 3 table? No. 3 3s are 9, 3 4s are 12. So 12 is not divisible. So 11 is not divisible by 3. Now if we change 2 plus 3 plus 7, that is 237. I want to see that 237 is divisible by 3 or not. So what I have done? I have added sum of the digits. So 2 plus 3 is 5. 5 plus 7 is how much? 12. 5 plus 7 is 12. Now 12 is divisible by 3? Yes. 3 4s are 12. So here 237. As the sum is divisible by 3, then the number is also divisible by 3. It means 237 is also divisible by 3. So what is the divisibility rule? Where firstly we will do the sum of digits. If the sum of the digit is divisible by 3, then the number is also divisible by 3. Okay? What is the rule? Sum of the place values. See here, in the last line, thus we can say that if the sum of the digit is divisible by of 3, then the number is divisible by 3. That line they have boldly written the definition. That definition you just please underline. Number is divisible by 2 if it has any of the digit 0, 2, 4, 6, 8 in its ones place. That line you are going to underline with your pencil. And for divisibility rule 3, just underline, if the sum of the digit is divisible by 3, then the number is also divisible by 3. Those are two important points are nothing but rules of 2 and 3. Those two you just underline. Okay? Yes. Next, divisibility rule by 6. What is the divisibility rule of 6? If divisibility rule of 2 and 3 satisfied, both the rules are satisfied, then the number is also divisible by 6. If the given number is divisible by 2 and 3, then it is also divisible by 6. So what say, supposing if we want any number to be divisible by 6, it should be divisible by 2 and 3. Supposing if it is divisible by 2 and not by 3, then it will not also be by 6. It should be divisible by both 2 and 3. It should follow, it should be 2 and 3. Okay, that number should be divisible by 2 and 3. Then only it will be divisible by 6. See here in page number 30 they have given, if a number is divisible by both 2 and 3, then it is also divisible by 6. If a given number is divisible by both 2 and 3, then only it will be divisible by 6. Yes. Divisibility by 9. A number is divisible by 9 if the sum of the digit of a number is also divisible by 9. This is same 9. Divisibility rule of 9 is same as 3. Here also we have done sum of digits, right? We have done here sum of digits. If the sum of digit is divisible by 3, then the number is divisible by 3. Divisibility for rule for 9 is also the same. If the sum of digits is divisible by 9, sum of digits divisible by 9, then the given number is also divisible by 9. That is what divisibility rule for 9. Next, divisibility rule for 5. Let us see what is the rule. See, they have given are all the numbers 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50 divisible by 5. Is 53 divisible by 5? Firstly, they have given some numbers, right? Series of numbers. Those all numbers are divisible by 5. But 53 is divisible by 5? No. Why? Let us see. All the numbers with 0 and 5 at one place is divisible by 5. Divisibility rule for 5 is the number should have 0 and 5 at its ones place. Then only the given number is divisible by 5. All the number with 0 and 5 at ones place. At ones place. Then only the given number is divisible by 5. Next, divisibility by 10. So what is divisible rule for 10? If it is having 0, if the given number is having 0 at ones place, then it is divisible by 10. Okay. Next. Next, page number 43. Page number 43. Divisibility rule for 4. We have learned the divisibility rule for 2, 3, 5, 6 and 9 and 10. Now we will see divisibility rule for 4, 8 and 11. So see here, boldly they have given here in the bold numbers. Words, a number is divisible by 4 if the number formed by last two digits, that is at tens and ones place, is divisible by 4. So, see here they have given example number 8. Verify whether 56,496 is divisible by 4. So what? To know that any number is divisible by 4, the last two digits, that is the ones and tens place, should be divisible by 4. The digit at ones and tens place should be divisible by 4. Then the given number is also divisible by 4. So here lastly, what are the two digits? See here, what they have done, they have expanded the number 50,000, 6,000 plus 400 plus 96. These all are the multiples of 100. Right? These are completely divisible by 4. We need to test whether 96 is divisible or not. So now if you see 96 divisible by 4. So 9 will not go in 4 table but 8 will go. So 4 2s are 8. 9 minus 8 is 1. This is 16. 4 4s 16. 16 minus 16 is 0. We got the remainder as 0. So 96 is divisible by 4. So the given number is also divisible by 4. So what is the rule? The last two digits should be divisible by 4. The digit at tens and ones and tens place should be divisible by 4. Then the given number is also divisible by 4. Next, divisibility rule for 8. A number is divisible by 8 if the number formed by the last three digits, that is 100, tens and is divisible by 8. See here they have given at last. A number with 4 or more digits is divisible by 8. If the number formed by last three digits is divisible by 8, then the number with 1, 2 or 3 digits by 8 has to be checked by actual division. Means the last three digits should be divisible by 8. Then the whole number is also divisible by 8. And the last rule, divisibility rule for 11. So what is divisibility rule for 11? A given number is divisible by 11 if the difference between the sum of the digit at odd places and the sum of the digit at even places, that is from left right, is either 0 or divisible by 11. So what is divisibility rule for 11? If the difference between the sum of the digit at odd places and the sum of the digit at even places. See here they have given a small example. 6,535 is divisible by 11. So first sum of the places, odd places. So 6, 5, 3, 5. So starting from right, here you have written even, odd, even, odd. Okay. Now what you have done, sum of the digit at even places. Sum of the digit even places, if you add 6 plus 3, 9. Sum of the digits of odd places. Odd is what here, 5 plus 5. 5 plus 5 is 10. Now we will subtract these two numbers. The difference of sum of two numbers. 10 minus 9 is what? 10 minus 9 is 1. But we should get the difference as 2. Then this whole number is also not divisible by 11. See, the difference is 1. Is 1 divisible by 11? Can we divide this 1 with 11? No. So the whole number is not divisible by 11. So let us see what are the rules. Divisibility rule for 2. The digit at tens place, the digit at ones place should be 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, so on. Then the given number is also divisible by 2. Divisibility rule for 3. The sum of the digits should be divisible by 3, then the whole number is divisible by 3. So what is this? Sum of digits. Sum of digits should be divisible by 3. Next, divisibility rule for 4. The last two digits, that is the digit at ones and tens place, it should be divisible by 4, then the whole number is divisible by 4. Last two digits should be divisible by 4. Next, 5. Divisibility by 5. The digit at ones place should be 0 and 5, then the number is divisible by 5. Divisibility rule for 6. If the divisibility rule satisfies 2 and 3, then it will also satisfy rule 6. 2 and 3 should be satisfied. Rule 3 and 2 and 3 should be satisfied. If any of the one rule is not satisfied, then the given number will not be divisible by 6. Next is 8. The last 3 digits should be divisible by 8. Last 3 digits, if it is divisible by 3, then the given number is divisible by 8. Last 3 digits should be divisible by 8. Divisibility rule for 9. This is same as rule 3. Here also we will do sum of digits. If the sum of digit is divisible by 9, then the given whole number is also divisible by 9. Rule 10. The digit at ones place should be 0. If the digit at ones place is 0, then the given number is divisible by 10. And the last rule is 11. The difference between the sum of odd places and even places should be divisible by 11. Then only it satisfies the rule, divisibility rule 11. Whole number will be satisfying rule 11. Otherwise it won't be satisfied. So what we have, how many? Rule 2, divisibility rule 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. All these rules you have in your term book. The definitions are written in your bold words. Those words, divisibility rules, you write, copy down in your classwork. Okay. So what is your today's homework? Writing divisibility rules. Divisibility rules. All the rules. Rule 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10 and 11. All these rules you are going to copy down in your classwork. I hope it is very clear, all the rules. Soon we will meet in our next class. Till then, take care. Thank you.